If you are watching this video for the first time, make sure you are subscribing to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. Once you click on the subscribe button, you will see a bell icon. If you click on that bell and click on all, you will get to know whenever I upload a video. This will send you a notification. Hello everybody, welcome back to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. So for today we are going to discuss rest of the problems of exercise 4.1. So far we have covered 1, 2, 3 problems of exercise 4.1 in the earlier video. Even before to that we have covered the introduction and the actual conceptual part that is needed for us to solve the exercise problems. So if you are directly coming to this video, I suggest you guys to please go through the earlier videos so that you will have a better understanding of the terminology what I'll be using in this video. Alright, so let's get started. I have the fourth problem already written on the board. So let me read that out for you. Here it is given that 10 students of class 10th, since we are dealing with 10th class mathematics, they are also given 10th class. Okay, I was just joking. Okay, 10 students of class 10 took part in a mathematics quiz. Okay, 10 students took part in mathematics quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, then find the number of boys and the number of girls who took part in the quiz. Okay, here the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys is given for us. So, let first, in order to understand girls and boys equations, first of all, number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So, let me consider number of boys, or okay, number of boys is equal to x and number of girls is equal to y. So how is this going to help us? What is given? Given number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So y is nothing but number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So x plus 4. Look at the way I am writing these equations. This is very much important. You just can't write whatever is written on the whiteboard. Try understanding how am I writing these equations depending upon the sentences that are given in the problem. What is given? Number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So I wrote it as x plus 4. Now I got the equation. For us to figure out two variables, a single solution, in order to figure out what is the number of girls and number of boys, what did we understand in the earlier videos? We understood that we at least need to have two equations. Two equations we must have to have a unique solution. One equation is this. How about the second equation? 10 students of class 10 took part in this quiz is given. So the total number of students is nothing but 10. So this implies that x minus y is equal to 4. Alright. Now the second one, x plus y is equal to 10. Why? 10 students took part in this quiz. Hence this is going to be x plus y is equal to 10. Alright. Now how do we figure out the number of boys and girls? By plotting the graphs. So for the first one, okay, let us consider the tables here. X comma y comma x comma y for the first equation, which is x minus y is equal to 4. For this I am drawing this table. I am not going to consider the value of 0 or the negative values because we are figuring out the number of students that cannot be negative or 0. So I am going to consider for the values of 1. When x is equal to 1, what is y? Y is nothing but x plus 4, right? Which is nothing but 1 plus 4. This is going to be 5. So for the value of x is equal to 1, we have the y value as 5. For the value of 2, y is going to be 2 plus 4, 6. 2 comma 6. Alright. For the value of 3, this is going to be 3 plus 4, 7. 3 comma 7. Alright, let me end this over here and let me try drawing the same table for x plus y is equal to 10. X, y, how can I write y? Y is nothing but 10 minus x. Alright, and x comma y. the coordinates which are needed for us to draw the graph. Alright, for 0, y is sorry, I told you, right? We need to consider from 1. Y is equal to 10 minus 1, 9, 1 comma 9. Now for the value of 2, y is equal to 10 minus 2, 8, 2 comma 8. For the value of 3, y is equal to 10 minus 3, which is nothing but 7, 3 comma 7. So 3 comma 7, 3 comma 7. By looking at the coordinates itself, we can figure out. But we need to draw the graph to get full marks. Okay. If you look here, the x values are 1, 2, 3 itself, but the maximum value for this in this table is 9 and in this table is 7. So positive y axis should go till 7. Negative y axis, even if you have minus 1 also, no problem. So make sure I am starting this from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, okay, 3, 2, 1 and 0. 1, 2, 3 values on x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be x-axis minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. X dash. And here on y-axis I am just having minus 1 and minus 2. While plotting the graph, it is very, very important for us to look at the maximum values of y and maximum values of x, such that we can adjust this axis like this, y dash and x dash. If you observe here, I just took the negative y axis very little, but whereas positive y axis more to embed all these values. Alright, scale. What is the scale here? If I am forgetting scale, please make sure you are writing for yourself. Okay, you cannot forget this. If you forget, you will lose half to 1 mark. 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. On y-axis also, 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. Alright. So, for the value of 1, we have 5. From the first table, for the value of 1, we have 5. For the value of 2, 2 comma 6. This goes up. And for the value of 3, we have 3 comma 7. 6 is a little here. 3 comma 7 is here. Okay. Okay. If I extend this, is going to be like this. This is going on my scale. You make sure your scale, the graph is not written on your scale. Okay. For the second table, I am going to plot the graph. For the value of 1, it is 9. For the value of 2, this is going to be 8. For the value of 3, this is the same point. So if I draw it correctly, it goes like this. Okay, the point of intersection is nothing but 3 comma 7. This point 3 comma 7. Alright, what is the first line? X minus y is equal to 4. Write this. You have to definitely write the equations of the lines on the graphs, because only then you will understand what is this line for. Okay. Here if you look at this, the two lines are intersecting, which means we have which is unique solution. We have a unique solution which is nothing but 3 comma 7. So that implies x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 7. So what is x? Number of boys is equal to 3 and number of girls is equal to 7. Look at this, number of boys is less than number of girls. Girls are more, no? Very good place where this quiz has been conducted. Girls are more in number. Alright. Okay. So that is about fourth problem. Let's jump into the next problem. Alright. Here we have the seventh problem listed. Fifth problem is quite similar to the fourth problem itself. Sixth problem also you can solve that on your own. So looking at the seventh problem, let me read that out for you. We have a linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 given. What is the linear equation? 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Write another equation such that the two lines intersect. It was given like two lines of sentences. I just cut short into single sentence. We need to write another equation such that they intersect. First one is, in order to intersect, since we are asked to write one more equation, what is the equation? Coefficients relation a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. So here a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. So let me consider an equation like 6x plus 5y minus 10 is equal to 0. Here if you see, 2 by 6 is 1 by 3, 3 by 5 is 3 by 5. a1 by a2 is not equal to 0. Let us check that. a1 by a2 is equal to, for 1 and 2, a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 6 is equal to 1 by 3, b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 5. This implies that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Hence, the two lines intersect each other. Now that 6x plus 5y minus 10 is equal to 0, this is the example which I took. You need not consider this itself. You can take anything like, if you consider any equation like, instead of 6, 4x plus 7y minus 20 is equal to 0. Here also 2 by 4 is 1 by 2, 3 by 7 is not matching. That is also a solution. I have taken this example because if I start writing this solution, many of the students will get a question that this equation is not in sync with the answer that is not given in the text, that is given in the textbook. So for that result, I am explaining you why this is the equation first. Also, I am letting you know there can be other equations as well. Alright, you can write this one as well. Alright, for the second thing, write two more line equations such that one forms a pair of parallel lines. The second one is, in order to be parallel, what is the condition? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2. Consider the equation 6x plus 9y minus 10 is equal to 0. This is our third equation from 1 and 3. Remember, whatever the equations that we are writing are to be compared with the first equation, because we are asked to write the equations keeping this in mind. With this line, whatever you write should be intersecting or parallel or coincident. Okay. So from 1 and 3, a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 6 is equal to 1 by 3. Alright. b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 9 is equal to 1 by 3. Alright. c1 by c2 is equal to minus 8 by minus 10, which is equal to 4 by 5. So from these three sets, we can say that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. From here, can we write 1 and 3 are parallel lines or parallel to each other. Right. Next, we are asked to prove that coincident lines. Okay. In order to be coincident, what is the condition we have? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Whatever the equation that I am going to write, that should suffice this condition. So let me try writing, multiply this whole equation with 3. Okay, 2 3s are 6x plus 3 3s are 9y minus 24 is equal to 0. Let us call this as 4. Now, as I told you, whatever the lines I am writing ought to be compared with the first line equation itself. From 1 and 4, a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 6 is equal to 1 by 3. Isn't it? B1 by B2 is equal to 3 by 9 is equal to 1 by 3. C1 by C2 is equal to minus 8 by minus 24 is equal to 8 3s are, and the negative signs gets cancelled. So from these three, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, which implies 1 and 4 are coincident lines. So the first one which is intersecting is this equation, and the next one which is parallel is this equation, and the last one which is coincident with equation number 1 is this equation, and we have justified the same. Okay, not only these equations, you can write any equation such that this condition will match. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. Anything you can write. I have just given this as the example because this will match with your textbook answer. That's it. You can write any solution which will satisfy these criteria. These are the important criteria which needs to be satisfied or taken into consideration while writing the equations to satisfy whatever been asked for. Okay, that is about problem number 7. Let me jump into the next problem, problem number 8. We have the 8th problem written on the board. Let me read out the problem for you. Here we are dealing with the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units. Okay, let first what is it? Area of a rectangle we are dealing with. Let area of rectangle is equal to L into B. This is what we have known. Now that they are saying that area of rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units when if its length is reduced by 5 units. Length is reduced by 5 units means L minus 5, and breadth is increased. Instead of increase, I am putting up arrow. To decrease, I am putting down arrow. Okay, increased by 2 units. That is nothing but B plus 2. What is he saying? The first sentence. If its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 2 units, then the area is going to reduce by 80. What is the second thing which we said? If we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units, the area will increase by 50 units. Okay, these are the two equations given for us. Do not panic looking at these equations. If you simplify this, you will get the answer. Okay, L into B is nothing but LB. Okay, let us do the multiplication. LB plus 2L minus 5B minus 10 is equal to A minus 80. What is LB? Nothing but A. A plus 2L minus 5B is equal 5B minus 10 plus 80 is minus 70 plus 70. 80 when this comes this side, 80 minus 10 is 70 is equal to A. A gets cancelled. 2L minus 5B is 5B plus 70 is equal to 0. This we have as equation 1. Likewise, simplify this as well. LB minus 5L plus 10B minus 50 is equal to A plus 50. Alright, LB is nothing but A minus 5L plus 10B 50. If this comes this side, 100 is equal to A. This and this gets cancelled. So, I am going to take 5L or minus common. 5L minus 10B plus 100 is equal to 0. Alright, I can also write it as L minus 2B plus 5 I took common. This is equation number 2. Okay, now how do we get the length and breadth? By what? By plotting a graph, for which we need L, B, L, comma B. Since we are dealing with lengths and breadths, I am going to consider the value from 20. Okay, L is equal to 20. When L is equal to 20, what is B? Okay, B can be written as 5B. I took the other way. This becomes 2L plus 70 by 5. Alright, so this is going to be B is equal to 2L plus 70 by 5, right? So B is going to be 2 into 20. 40 plus 70 is 110 by 5, which is nothing but 5 2s are 10, 22. So for a value of 20, we have it as 22. L comma B. Then for a value of 30, we have it as 2 30s are 60 plus 70 is 130 by 5, which is nothing but 5 2s are 10, 5 6 are. This is going to be 30 comma 26. And for the value of 40, 2 4s are 80 plus 70 is 150 by 5, which is going to be 30. So this is going to be a ordered pair of 40 comma 30. Alright. So for the second equation, we are going to have the values of L, B and L comma B as L. B is equal to L plus 20 by 2 L comma B. So for the same values of 20, we are going to have this as B is equal to 20 plus 20, 40 by 2, which is nothing but 20, 20 comma 20. For the value of 30, B is equal to 50 by 2, which is 25, 30 comma 25. For the value of 40, B is equal to 40 plus 20, which is 60 by 2, 30. So for the value, maximum value of Y is here 30, 30. Okay, let me take the graph for a value of 10, 20 and 30. And minus 10, minus 20, minus 30. This is going to be 10, 20 and 30. Y dash. Also minus 10, minus 20 and minus 30. Alright. So this is x dash and this is going to be y dash. So here if you observe, for the value of 20, we have a value of 22. For the value of 30, we have a value of 26, which will be somewhere here. For the value of 40, okay, we have a value of 30. Okay, they are close enough. So if we draw the line, this is going to be 2L minus 5B plus 70 is equal to 0. If we draw the second line, if we try to plot the second graph, for the value of 20 on x, we have here x and y are nothing but L and B. That's the reason I am solving this problem for you. Okay. For the value of 20 on x-axis, we have a value of 20, which is here. For the value of 30, we have 25, which is here. For the value of 40, we have the same value, which is closely going and intersecting this as the both. If I extend this, is going to be L minus 2B plus 20 is equal to 0. If you look here, this is the intersecting point, which is 40 comma 30. Okay, so here also do write the scale. Since the lines are intersecting on here, I didn't write. On x-axis, 1 unit is equal to 10 centimeters. On y-axis also, 1 unit is equal to 10 centimeters itself. From the graph, we could say that the two lines are intersecting. The two lines are intersecting. When the two lines are intersecting, we will have a unique solution. Unique solution, which is nothing but 40 comma 30. That implies length is equal to 40 and breadth is equal to 30. So that is about problem number 8 in exercise 4.1. I'm not going to solve the problem number 9 because that is exactly same as the example problem number 4. Alright, so that is it about exercise 4.1. I am going to close this video here and close the exercise as well. So if you like the content, Please do like, share and subscribe to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. Also share it with your 10th classmates or any of your relatives who are studying 10th class. Thank you for watching.